Okay, quiet. Quiet. The UN Climate Change Summit is now officially in session. Alright, so next on our agenda, we have the delegation of India, who will talk about the effects of global warming. Maya Normispa.
Thank you, Chair. Climate change is a change in the statistical distribution of weather over periods of time that range from decades to millions of years. It can be a change in the average weather or a change in the distribution of weather events around an average. It may be qualified as anthropogenic climate change, more generally known as global warming, or anthropogenic global warming.
Oh, this is so boring. We're never going to get to a resolution. If Lester B. Pearson was here, he'd know what to do.
This emergency meeting for the General Assembly of the UN has been called to discuss the crisis in the Suez Canal in Egypt. There's a fight for control among the countries of France, Britain, Israel, and the Soviet Union, who are all fighting for control of the region. Do any delegates have suggestions on how to resolve this issue? The chair recognizes the delegation of France.
Thank you, Chair. I think we should go to war so we can maintain control of the Suez Canal.
This resolves the crisis for only half the parties, and the chair reminds the delegates that it's the United Nations' job to maintain the peace. Do any other delegates have any suggestions? Oh look, we have a late arrival. The delegation of Canada is now present. Hello, delegate.
Hello, delegates and Mrs. Chair.
Hello. Hi. All right, delegate. I'm sure you're aware of the crisis in the Suez Canal. And do you have any solutions to this issue?
Yes, but before I present my solution, I would like to say that we can't go on like this. It's evident that this problem will eventually lead to war. But we need an immediate end to this crisis through peaceful means. The delegate of Canada would like to remind the General Assembly that the UN was created to maintain peace. My solution to this problem is to create a special UN peacekeeping force to monitor the withdrawal of invading forces and to patrol the border areas.
Delegate, we feel your idea positively reflects the UN's values, and so your plan will be put into action immediately. The United Nations appreciates and recognizes Canada's efforts and initiatives to maintain world peace. Your idea, your resolution has prevented the loss of many lives. Thank you, Delegate.
Today on CBC, we are in the presence of the 14th newly elected Prime Minister of Canada, Lester B. Pearson. Mr. Pearson?
Well, hello.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Well, you are the biggest hit around the world today,
Yep.
and everyone is expecting great things from you. What do you and the newly elected Liberal Party have in store for Canada?
Call me Mike.
Okay, Mike. Well, what do you have in store for us as Canadians? What can we be looking forward to?
Well, I plan on implementing the idea of universal health care, a pension plan, and student loans to grant the people of Canada a better future.
Healthcare. Well, that's been an idea. Do you plan on acting on that? Are we finally going to have universal healthcare as Canadians?
Indeed.
Well, that'll definitely be something to look forward to. Canada has also been facing difficulties with French-Canadian and Anglo-Canadian relationships. We've been facing a real identity crisis, and the French Canadians are in uproar. What do you plan on doing to unify Canada as a whole?
Well, I actually have a plan on me here. Let's get it out. And I plan on initiating the Royal Commission on Bilingualism and Biculturalism. Ontario and New Brunswick will officially become bilingual, and soon enough, all of Canada will be bilingual. See, the French Canadians need to feel at home in Canada. So I feel that making the French language an official language will do this.
Wow, that's something that would do great things for Canada as a whole. Well, Mike, what is this hype we're hearing about a new Canadian flag?
Well, I actually have an idea about that also. Pretty good plan, idea, by the way. And, well, the Liberals believe we need to redefine our identity as Canadians. We would like to create a new flag that does not reflect our previous time as a British colony, but as an independent country.
Well, Mr. Pearson, it's clear to Mike, it's clear to see that you have great things in store for Canada, and we're all definitely looking forward to that. To you as our new elected Prime Minister. Thank you very much for your time.
No, thank you for having me.
Well, this is Rita Skeeter on CBC News.